Copying text from the board,
especially with difficult or new words, can be a problem.
5 times more energy
Please
for a
provide
dyslexic
hard
to
copies.
complete a simple task.
She always copied well.
35% of all
She followed
dyslexics
instructions.
And as Anastasia couldn't
Retaining
write as they
verbal
could,
instructions
30% of children with
is
dyslexia also
difficult.
have
She was
Provide
ostracised
written
by the
instructions.
and relegated
Encourage
to
the
playing
use
large
of a dictaphone.
37% of dyslexics have
She has
been
proven to be
teachers
able
really
to
understand
retain verbal
dyslexic children
instructions
either,
and will
unless they have one
often
of
help
their own.
others who don't.
I don't
People
realise
of
how
all
hard it
races,
is for someone
backgrounds,
who is
and
dyslexic
Sit at
abilities
the
to
front,
complete dyslexia.
use a larger,
or even just to
non-serif
read a
text
book.
on a cream
80% of people with a
background.
learning
It
disability
used to
Comic
take
Sans
Anastasia
at
twice
best.
as long as the other children to complete simple
40%
tasks.
of
Concentrating
those
when
with
work is
dyslexia
difficult.
have
the
it because
battles
of
and
hereditary
tantrums
Sit
we
origin.
had
her
at
near
home were
quiet and helpful
incredible.
peers and
Most
encourage
people
the
are
use
not
of
parent
diagnosed with
teacher
dyslexia until
The
20
teachers
blue
used to
glasses
comment on
disappeared
Anastasia's lack
after
of
year
concentration
7.
in class.
However,
People with
and
there was a
dyslexia
blue
are
sheet
usually
that was
considered
filled
more
with pages,
creative
especially
and have a higher
They
exams.
all
level of
failed to pick
intelligence.
up that she just
She was
didn't
always able to
understand the work.
concentrate.
50% of all teens
She is
with
slower at
intelligence
processing
and
information,
rehabilitation have
especially
dyslexia.
mental concepts.
Masked all that she
Check
didn't
There is
that
no
she's
cure for
understood.
dyslexia.
Make
It is a
concepts
lifelong condition.
kinesthetic
Cruelest
or visual
homework
if
was the
possible.
spelling
The
list.
introduction of the
We
printing
tried
press
She's
all
always
sorts
in
of
demonstrated
1440
colour-coded
an
closed the
ability
door on
to
20% of the
spelling
population.
process
magnetic letters,
high-order concepts
writing on
and
black
explain them to
70%
others
of all
easily
juvenile
and well.
delinquents have dyslexia.
None of
Writing
them
at a
gave us
slower
success.
pace.
If
Allow more
dyslexia is
time.
not
It
diagnosed
was
in the early
Anastasia's
stages of a
willpower.
She has
child's
been
life,
very good at
learning to
writing
cope
at
with the
quick
condition
pace,
can prove
especially in
immensely
exams.
difficult.
Slower
30%
reading
of children with
pace.
dyslexia
Allow
also
more
have
time
at least
or
a mild
provide
form
help.
of
But
ADHD.
Anastasia wouldn't even
This is
consider
possibly
reading
still
a
an
huge
issue.
page of
37%
text
of
from school.
Smaller
dyslexics have
vocabulary.
been
Do
to
the
achieve
work.
Use
all
plain
forms of
English where
stress,
possible.
anxiety,
I began to
Encourage
get
the
very
use of a
worried
word
about the
block.
prospect of high school.
She
People
has
of
an
all
extensive
races,
vocabulary
backgrounds,
now
She read
and
a textbook
abilities suffer from
and writes
dyslexia.
well.
any of her assignments on her
Retaining times table.
80% of people with a
Then
learning
Allow more
disability
working
have
out time
dyslexia.
and
After all the
on-paper
hours that we had
calculation.
sat together and
I
I'd
had no
40%
idea
of those
about
with
her
dyslexia
numeracy.
She
have it
decided
because
to
of
try and do
hereditary
one
origin.
Slower
assignment
progress
herself.
in exams.
I was
Allow
so
extra
proud.
time
Most
in
people are
exams.
not diagnosed with
This we've
dyslexia
arranged
until
for.
20 to 40
This has
years
been
of
working
age.
for the past 6 years.
School just wasn't
And I
designed
think
People
to
with
it's working well.
dyslexia are
children.
usually considered more
Due to
creative
both sides of
and
her
have a
brain
higher
not
level
working
of
Success and intelligence
consistently,
based around
memory
work,
and organisation
not around
can be a
50%
problem.
of all teens
Assist
involved
with
in drugs and
organisation.
alcohol
She
rehabilitation
She has developed many
are dyslexia.
organisational
completely ignores the
techniques
different
and
types
There
of
is no cure for
intelligence.
is
dyslexia.
functioning
Many of
well.
which
It is a
Anastasia
lifelong
possesses
condition.
Spelling
spades.
and the using
Her visual
use of a
spatial
dictionary.
skills are
Assess
amazing.
work on
The
content.
introduction of the printing press in 1440 closed the door on 20% of the population. 70% of all juvenile delinquents have dyslexia. If dyslexia is not diagnosed in the early stages of a child's life, learning to cope with the condition can prove immensely difficult.